Hey everybody, welcome to Luise's Art Room. Tonight we're going to be working on our Dephemerember project, and we are doing prompt number 15. I believe it's prompt number 15, and it is a free prompt today, so we will be picking something to do. Hey Dawn, let me get you guys pulled up on my other devices. For anyone tuning in later, this is a live broadcast on my Facebook, and later it will be uploaded as a replay. So unless you see the live button up at the top, it is not live, but we are right now. So I'm going to get my chat pulled up here so that I can see and talk to y'all, if everything will cooperate. Okay, there's my phone. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Well, a good evening. It's evening here. You know, if you're over on the West Coast, it might not be yet. Let's see. Come on, it's being slow. Move. Just need you to move. It's not moving. Okay. Try it again. Kindle is so slow. I don't know why. It is like the worst app. Okay. Oh, I'll go past it. All right, there. I think I got it. Hey, Virginia. Hey, Lori. All right, so got a couple of people on here. So everybody wanted me to do use a zipper as one of my prompts. So I went ahead and grabbed the zipper out, and I went ahead and pulled out the little zipper prompt tag. And then we'll be picking 2 others to go with it. So we've already got the zipper part, and then I got to figure out what to do with it. So this is our journal we're working in, for anyone new. And this is Effie. He is a little magical creature. This is a collaboration by Luise, Heinzl, and Barbara with 49 Dragonflies. And they've been doing this for like, I think 3 years now. And it's just about making ephemera in December. Okay, it's not necessarily Christmassy or anything, but it is about just inspiring each other and making ephemera. So I am participating in some of them. I'm not doing them all because I don't do lives every day. So I'm doing what I can, and this little journal goes with it, and I'll show you a little bit more. This is my little Effie Strinky Dink. I'm thinking about putting some glossy accents on the one side. I'm not sure. I wanted to test it first to make sure it doesn't mess it up. I think it'll work. Logically, it should work, but I haven't done it yet. So, let me go ahead and get the camera pulled up top, and we'll get started on this project, okay? Sorry about the bumping around. Alright, flip the camera, get you all the right direction. Oh, that light looks awful. Okay, I think that'll work. Might move this light over just a bit. Alright. Hey Effie, are you ready to create tonight? I hope you're more awake than I am, because I'm really tired. I don't know why. I made curry for dinner, and it put me to sleep. It's not turkey or anything, but oh my goodness. I feel like I just ate a bunch of tryptophan, because it's just like putting me to sleep. Let's see. So what page are we on here? So, like I said, our prompt is a free prompt. When they made the prompts, they had some free days because they were only going to do 4 days a week themselves. That's Luise and Barbara. And so they left these others blank. and you can kind of just fill in what you want. So if you watched my first episode, you saw that I made a little list of prompts for us to play with. We've already done stamps and tea bags, and everybody said they really wanted to do the zipper one, so I went ahead and pulled that one. So we're going to do the zipper one tonight, and then I'm going to pull 2 more from this prompt list, and then we'll see what we are on this page, which I may or may not do that one or this one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure out where we can fit it. So let's get our little prompts and see what we can come up with. So these are all of these written down, all the ones that are left. So we already have a zipper. Hey, Nancy. So there's our zipper one. So we're going to pull these out and see what else we can do. I'm always terrified. It's like, because I don't know what I'm going to pick. So it's like, what shall it be? What do we think we shall come up with? We have keys. So far we have zipper and keys. I can see that happening okay. And we need one more. Oh, got 2 over there. Open it. It doesn't want to open. Secret pocket. Okay. Well, we got zipper, keys, and secret pocket. And that is what we will do tonight. Somehow. All right. So, zipper, keys, and secret pocket. All right, what to do? Let's see. So I did print out some fabric on paper. I printed on fabric because I kind of wanted to use this scene somehow with the zipper. So I want to somehow incorporate this. This is from, I believe, Graphics Fairy. They send you, if you sign up for their email, they send you a free photo like each, I want to say week. It might be a month, but I feel like it's week. So this was one I got over the last, I think, month. It wasn't too long ago. So there's our fabric. Let's see here. Where can I put this? Trying to find a spot for it. So I'm thinking somehow I'm going to attach the zipper to this. My zipper is a little big, though. I'm going to have to figure out how to make it smaller. This was a zipper that I cut off of some sort of a pouch. I don't even remember. It's been so long ago, but it was plasticky because there's like this plastic edge I can feel under there. So I'm not sure where I got it from, but I took it from somewhere. Some item that I had floating around. And I feel like it was what I was using to make my paper, my homemade paper. I feel like it was a pouch that I was using for that. I think that's what it was. My leg is cramped. I have to stand up. It's like cramped on me. Okay, so I want to use that. And then I just got to figure out what I'm going to open it up into. And I can't decide if I want to use the deer or take that part out and use just the trees on the front. And then maybe the deer will be inside. Not sure. I do have this cards collection. I don't know if there's anything in it. I got this from scrapbook.com. It's Samperia. Not really realizing what it was, but it's and I guess I should have because it says cards collection, and it really is like cards. I didn't really know what to expect, but it's like little cards. They're really cute. I just don't know what. And some of them are tags. And I haven't used them yet. And that's a little card. But I didn't know if maybe I could incorporate one of these into it somehow. That's like a bookmark. A little card. And then this one's very much a card. Oh, is that 2 pieces? No, that's 1 piece. So that's more like a postcard kind of. And then this one opens up. It's a cute little set for sure. But I don't know if it would work with this or not. But I might use just a piece of it for the secret pocket. That's a thought. I don't know. It's definitely cute. I got to think about if I can if I can figure it out. Keys are easy. Keys, I think I could just put a key on the end of this and do a key that way, because this pull tab is hideous. So we will definitely not be using that pull tab, so that can go away. And this, I did ink this with a little bit of acrylic spray ink. It's got some phthalo blue and some, I think, burnt umber on it. I don't know that it necessarily matches perfectly, but it was better than the just stark white that it was. And then I've got like just some material here glued because the zipper kept coming all the way off, and I was trying to keep that from happening because I kept having to fight and put it back on, which is a real challenge. So I think I'm going to keep this bottom part, and then I'll just cut those top pieces off to fit. Cat, are you really wanting out already? We just got started. He woke up. So what else do I have? I've also got, like some of this. I thought about having winter and then a beachy scene behind, but I don't know if I like that. So I'm leaning away from that. I'm kind of liking these little nature things. They're definitely cuter. And what else do I have? Where did these come from? These are somebody's freebies, I think. I feel like they were. I don't know what they're from, though. I got to start writing stuff down. I never know what half my stuff is from. Some sort of freebie is my guess. Santa. Looking through my little basket here to see what was in here. That's what's left of that. A little birdie. We don't want a birdie. I've got the Christmas tree, but that's too. I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards something to do with that, maybe. I gotta figure this out. This is challenging. Let me let the kitty out. Don't let me forget to put my mic on. I'll put it right there so I have to see it. Very upset that I forgot to put my mic on last time. I was watching the replay, and there was like a good 10 minutes of me without a mic, which is not good because you can't hear me at all. All right, let's see. All right, so we definitely want this. So I'm thinking, do I leave the deer or do I not have the deer? Because I don't think I want to do a full spread. Because I don't want the zipper in the middle, because then I wouldn't be able to close the page. So I need to use it one side or the other. So I'm not going to use this whole piece. I'm thinking I could probably do it on this side. We could make our secret pocket out of those. And that would thicken that up too. I know I already made one of those in the last one, but that's okay. But I do need a thicker page. I don't want to skip pages, so I think I'm just gonna put it there. I don't know what I'll do with that though. I'll have to put something there. There's a hair. All right, let's see. So I think we want it to be this width, which is only like half of this. So if I take the deer, I kind of wanted the split to be between the trees. So I'm feeling like the split needs to be in here. So I think I'm going to take the deer out and make my split. If I do that, is that about half? Let me look. Is that about half my page? Yeah, I can do that. And then I'll have this left over, I'm sure. It's fine. I might use it somewhere. All right, so let me figure out how to cut this. It keeps getting in my way. Try to set that up there. I think I might use my rotary cutter so I can somewhat straight on it. So we'll try to go from here. Like I said, I might could use that deer somewhere. Use them as an embellishment or something. I have a nice straight line here, so let's cut that first. I don't think I'm going to go over the edge of the paper or nothing, so I was debating on folding it over, but that's just going to make it thicker. But this is going to fray like crazy if I don't get it glued down good. I could probably put lace or something. It's like, do I want to fold it over? If I did, then my zipper would be in there somehow. I may take some of that off. It's a little bulky, but that's just a found zip. I think if I was going to do this prepared, I would go buy a thinner zipper, just because that would definitely not be as bulky. But all right, I think, boy, that's fray fabric. It's just a sheet. It's literally a sheet from many, many, many years ago. All right, oh, let's just go for it. I'm not going to cut the bottom just in case I do decide to wrap it. So I'm just going to cut this temporarily. Try to get it somewhat straight. So we'll just use the grid. See if I can get it somewhat straight. Think about there. This is me winging it, guys, so I don't know what's going to happen. All right, there's half. And then let me just make sure that, yeah, that feels about right, because you got to leave a little bit of room for your zipper. So, and then I'll do the other half, I think, about here. So I get those trees that hopefully will make sense together. Okay, so there's an extra piece. I'll just put that somewhere. Who knows, I might use it for a tag or something at some point. And we'll do this piece. Try to stay straight. Does that look kind of straight? It's a little bit off. Just see if I can straighten it. I want to try to get it at least somewhat straight. Think about there. I think I'm far enough inside that deer. Trying not to cut the deer, that way I can use them later. Oops, did I get through that? Just, yeah. Almost. A tiny little bit right there. Come on. Let go. There. Alright, so we'll save him in case I want to use him in the inside. And then what we'll do is put this together. I think like that. Let's just like a little forced opening. I think that'll be cute. Okay, so size-wise, this is going to go underneath. Do I want all that bulk? How much of that can I eliminate? This is glued on. This is just a little piece of this material. But I could probably eliminate some of that, just so it's closer. So let me chop that off and see what happens. I don't know. We shall see. As long as it stays together. This isn't the best scissors to be using for this, but there. Make sure it's going to stay together. Yeah, okay. It'll stay. All right, so that's a little less bulky. And then figure out where we want to be on the top and if we want to go underneath the page or not. So I'm going to put this over this. So the zipper's just in the middle. I'm going to hope it doesn't start fraying too much before I get it glued, because that'll stop it from fraying. So do I want to go under it? I feel like I do. So maybe I'll leave just a little bit to go underneath. I don't know. How would it be if I just end it there? It'll hide the zipper better for sure. All right, how much length do I have? Let's see. We have about 8 1/4. And from the picture itself to the very bottom is about 8 1/8. So we're pretty close to the right size. Okay. Hey, Bonnie. I think I will cut that off. I'm going to leave just this little bit here, and then I can either cut it or I can go around, but I'm leaning toward going around. I think it'll just be a little bit neater. I can't see that zipper. This lighting is horrible. So right about there. So let's mark my zipper where I want to cut it. So a little further down, just a little bit. Try not to lose too much. Okay, so about there, and then we'll cut the zipper, I think about right here. I just got to put some material there so it doesn't unfray on me. Did I mark it good enough? That's good enough. All right, so let's just put a mark across there so I can get it kind of straight. Okay, about there. Where's my white chalk pencil? Will that show? Probably not. Let's try the brown one. A little less. I'm going to go down just a little. Will that show? No, not well. I don't know. It shows enough. It's not a lot, but it's enough. All right, so let's try to cut that. Whew. Kind of nerve-wracking. Whatever material I use isn't going to be the same color anymore, because I dyed that. So I could, I just have to seal that. I don't want to come off the edge when I'm zipping it. And as long as I keep it apart a little bit, I probably wouldn't. But since it is fabric, I'm not 100% sure how that's going to work. I have scraps here. Just grab a scrap. I don't think it's going to show, so I'm just going to grab a little scrap. About half of that. do is I'm just going to try to seal that top edge. And when I put that on it, it might seal it. I don't know. Maybe. It's a little bulky. The idea is that I can't open it. God, I was just going to go for it. So I'm going to glue that right over the zipper part. And guys, it's not like I have like a instruction manual on how to do this. So this is me just trying to figure it out. Some way to seal that. This is just Fabri-Tac. Yeah. I'm trying to make it so that the zipper won't go past that point if by chance it tries to. I don't want it to come off and not be able to get it back on, because that's usually what happens. I can't get it back together and then I'm frustrated. There's like a whole layer under there. Oh well, it'll probably be fine. Alright, so we'll just glue that down. Glue that down. Stay. It's like stretching on me. Gosh, did I cut it that badly? I think I did. This side's a little warpy. Try more glue. Oh, come on. There. Okay. That should keep it from hopefully unfraying. Alright, so now how are we going to attach it and what to exactly? Do I want to use a separate card or do I want to use the exact page? Might be wiser to use a second card, because I think I'm going to make a pocket out of that somehow. So somehow a secret pocket out of that. And then attach that. Do I want to put it on a card? If I put it on this, I have to decorate, you know, directly on this. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do. I don't guess I'm probably not going to get too bulky. Decisions. I do have some white cardstock here. I just got to figure out what to peek under it. So this would be like this, and it'll be opening up into something. And then we've got this and this. So whatever is there, I want to be able to open up and see it. It's not. It doesn't have to be real big, obviously, because you won't see much of it, I don't think. Should I do it directly on the page or not? So if I do it like that, by using material, I'm trying to keep it so that it's out that piece, because I want it to be able to be moved, which means I can't attach that top part right there. I haven't done a zipper. I've never done one. I've seen them done. I've seen a couple of videos of different people do that one. Who is it has one? Treasure Books, which is Natasha, has a video using zippers in different ways for journals on her YouTube. None of them were exactly what I felt like I wanted. But she does have some great ideas. So you can check out her video. I got to figure out the logistics of how this opens. Because I want it to open enough that you can open it and, you know, see. So you can't attach that for that to happen. So this has to be loose, right? I think so. So this part has to be loose. So what do I put on the back of that? Anything? Do I need something to make it sturdier or not? I kind of wanted it soft. I do have more of this fabric, but I mean, it doesn't look bad plain or anything. I'm just not sure about the edge. Could always put like a lace or something, maybe some sort of trim. I don't think I want to attach it to this page. All right, let's see. I think I will get this fabric onto this zipper and maybe figure that rest out, because I don't know if I don't want to attach the fabric part onto this, but this I might attach it with that. I don't know. I can't decide, guys. I really can't decide. All right, we'll figure out the inside in just a minute. For right now, I'm just going to go ahead and get the zipper onto this, and it can be drying, hopefully, right? So I'm just going to fit it on there like that, I think. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't know how the fabric tack's going to go through that or not. I really don't know. It didn't seem to go through too much there. So I'm hoping it doesn't go through too much. I don't want it to be, you know, leave hideous glue marks. So we're going to try, I'll try to smooth it out some, like you do when we do a journal. So let's see. I'll go right to there. I'm so nervous because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. All right, so underneath that line, just barely. And don't get my zipper in there. I think about there. It's not catching that edge because it raises there. It doesn't go through bad though, so that's good. I meant to smooth it out, but I didn't. That's probably going to still fray some because I'm not. There's like a bump there because this is very thick. I probably could have taken it apart a little more and maybe gotten rid of that big old thick piece there. Oops, I just got glue all over my table. I'm aiming horribly today. Could have put something under it, but I didn't. All right, I'm just going to try to get right on the edge. We'll see how it works out, you know, trial and error. Maybe it will be okay. If I can stay on the edge without getting, I don't want to get the zipper, obviously. That probably would be bad. All right, don't fall. All right, let me get this glue off the table first. Luckily, Fabri-Tac doesn't dry super fast. Clean my fingers. No glue on the table. All right, zipper, you're supposed to stay straight. Oh, it's on my fingers. Let go. Okay. Let's try this again. So just above. I'm just trying to stay on that edge. Is that close? That's pretty close. Okay. That should be good. I might come in and seal that edge better if I can. I don't know if I want to use Fabri-Tac. I might maybe just throw a little bit of art glitter on the edge. We'll see. Unless I try to put something pretty like lace or something, which I just don't know at this point. So there's that. That's attached. So when it opens, I want you to be able to peek in, but these sides will be down. So let's see, how wide are we? Let's make sure I don't need to trim it anymore. Probably do because it's pretty big. I'll trim it just a little bit. So, or I'll go around. I don't know which yet. I might go around whatever I'm putting there. It will add bulk, but maybe it's all right. Okay, so if I do that, I'll have to trim this edge because this edge or folded under or something. Put lace or something to make it more decorative and probably more stiffer. But this edge could wrap around the card or whatever. And then we'll glue the card. So if I wrap it around the card and then glue the card down, that might work. But I have to figure out what to put on the card first because that's our inside. So I can't do that yet. So I think it's about the right size if I'm going to wrap it. And then when I glue that to the card, what should happen is that this part will then be able to open like this. This edge will be sealed down, but not the inside. All right, that makes sense, right? I think that makes sense. All right, so let's set this aside. It is drying. It'll dry fast. All right, set it right there for a second and figure out what we're going to peekaboo into. This, I think I'm just going to have my secret pocket here, maybe. I'm not 100%. We'll see. I might make another kind of secret pocket on the other side or something. So what do we have that's pretty for behind here? It needs to be longer, right? All right, so if I use this card, I gotta cut this to size. Let's cut this to size first. Let me get my pen in there. All right, so this needs to be, we'll go just under this page. So this was what, 8 1/4, so we'll do 8 1/8 and about 5 1/8, I think. All right, so 8 1/8 and 5 1/8. Let's see if that works. And I gotta figure out, I'll have to line it up and see if it works. And of course I'm not opened up. Hold on. 8 1/8. So about there. Is that the right? No. Well, I guess it matters. I get the 8 1/8 off of this side because obviously it's that long. No sense wasting all the paper. Right, so that's 8 1/8. And then 5 1/8 for my width. I think that'll work. Okay. 5 1/8. Alright, and then we'll pick out something to put behind there. So what would look good in here? Something that would match. It doesn't have to be the whole length as long as it's enough. That would be about halfway, but it might be too much. It is super cute, but yeah, that's not, I want to be able to come down further than that. So not that one, I don't think, although I really do like it. Plus I don't think you could see the whole word family, so we're not going to be able to separate it that much. The deer, of course, is cute, but what would I do with the sides? I don't know. I mean, I've got that one little piece, but that would mean piecing it together. I could just cut them out and put them in there, but, you know, do I want it the same? Do I want it just to be, you know, the deer? And put something here It's possible, but I was trying to do something different. Let me see what else we had here. I got that Silent Night, but that's also thin, and I feel like it needs to be a little wider. I might have to look into some other stuff, but what else did we have? We had Season's Greetings with a little fox, but the fox is way at the bottom. Little house. Winter Joy. If I did that, how much of that's going to show? So this would be glued about like that, and this would be glued about like that. So how much? See, I feel like you're going to be able to see all the way across. Not necessarily all the way down, but definitely all the way across. So at least that far down, at least to here down, but definitely needs to all the way across. So with that in mind, I'm leaning toward none of these working. That's not all the way across either, although it's close. That's close enough, probably. Can I see the fox and the rabbit? I kind of like the Season's Greetings, but I kind of don't. I don't know that I want it to necessarily have a saying. How far does the fox come down? I don't feel like it's enough. I feel like it needs to be further than that. All right, guys. Let's see. So we'll probably use one of those for a pocket or something, I think, because they're super cute. I want to use them somewhere. If I don't use them today, I'll use them at some point, but maybe not today. All right, I don't have enough of this to, I don't think, cover up the rest of that fabric or that paper. I could have printed two, I suppose, but I didn't. So yeah, I don't really have enough to make that work. So that's a no, unless I just, what else do I have? I need a bigger picture. Bigger picture, bigger picture. I got some cards. Do I have any cards that are big enough? Maybe. That's a bird. We don't want a bird. I want something naturey, for sure. I think I like the deer peeking out. I just don't know how I could do it. Let me think about it. I might have to paint this somehow or color it. See, these are all going to have sayings. It's too short. Oh, most of these are sideways. Other sayings. Just doesn't really look right. I don't think I have a good card. I'm almost out of cards. This is my favorite card, but it's also short. I really love that card. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm leaning toward trying to just make that blend in. I can do this. I'm going to figure it out. All right, I don't see anything else, and I didn't print it. I do have the other pages. What do they have? I've got the beach scene. I don't want a beach scene. All right, I'm going to make this work. Let's see. I think if I take... All right, so that's my outside. So what to put here to make this piece work? I might print it, guys. Would regular paper be okay? Maybe. All right, here. I'm going to try to just print something. It'll take me just a second because I already have the photo. The right size. I have this cute angel. This angel came in the Graphics Fairy one today. It's really cute. I wonder if I could get her the right size. That might be pretty. The colors aren't bad. I don't know what size it prints because I haven't tried yet, so let's see. I don't have cardstock in there, but I don't really want more cardstock, so I'll just print to paper. Let's see what it looks like. What size is that? It's probably going to be 8.5. I just don't know if it's long ways. Oh, it's totally long ways. And that's too long. All right, we can flip it. That's okay. Cancel. All right. I know this is a little bit off. I don't usually try to print when I'm doing these because it is kind of difficult. But I think I can do it. So photo library, we're going to put her in there, turn her twice, make her smaller. So about, we want to get her feet. All right, we'll try that. So I'm going into my program here, and I'm just going to turn it, and then I will add I don't want you all to see all my pictures. Hold on. I might have something private in there. Let me just get to the picture. Right there. All right, so this one would be the other way, so twice that way, and then we want just the middle part maybe. So maybe this part over here. Maybe that part. So I already have what side do I already have? If I use that. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but if I use it, I had part of it, right? I had this part. So I have the right-hand side. So we'll do the left-hand side. I think it'll fit. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to try. All right. So I'm going to fit that in there. And then I am going to erase that spot there. So go to eraser. This is a fun program if you guys ever want to play around with digital stuff. This is called Sketch Club. Let's do just a regular eraser, that's fine. And we will do a line to make it straight. Oh, too far. Hold on. Ooh, where's back up on this? There it is. I gotta get smaller so I can do it. Oh, it's too much. It's hard to do on I usually do this on my iPad, not my phone. Because I am much better on my iPad. Just trying to get rid of that white edge there. So I get the whole angel. Okay, that did it. Alright, so let's save that. So save and print. Export share, PNG, save image. All right, we're getting there. I'm gonna print it. We'll play with this some more while I'm printing. It shouldn't take that long, hopefully. And hopefully I've got it lined up and I can get something out of it. I never know. Sometimes it just doesn't work. All right, print. Print. Okay. That is printing, hopefully. In the meantime, till we figure that out, let's play with the tag for our secret pocket. So like I said, I think I will just use this for my secret pocket. So we'll glue this together. I might put a little, I don't know if I want a notch because it's supposed to be a secret. Do I want a top loading pocket or a bottom loading pocket or a side loading? I don't know. Probably side loading, just because it's easier. Let's do side loading. So our secret pocket's going to be just these, I think. Doesn't work, I'll just figure out something else. We're going to keep it kind of secretive, so I'm not going to put a little notch or anything. I need to find my keys. They're floating around here somewhere. And then we'll put a pocket in there. Let's see. What do we got? One of these. It's pretty. So it doesn't have to be all the way that deep, but maybe. Because I really do like these. I like that one, but I also like that one. Sweet Christmas. What's on the other side? That could work. I don't really need to do anything to it other than maybe round the corners. That's probably, these are ready to go. You don't have to do anything to them. So I could either use that or that, or the owl. The owl's cute too. I do like the Winter Joy. I'd have to cut that one because it's a fold out. I don't think I want to use the whole thing. But let's see what this says. How does that fit in there? Does it stick out a little bit? That sticks out a little bit. So maybe not that one. So we could either use this one, which isn't bad, or the same, or the owl. So do y'all like the Winter Joy owl or Season's Greetings with the fox for inside our pocket? They both can go fine with the scene, I think. I think they both fit. Either is fine. We'll put that in there for our little secret pocket. Oh, I'm hot. This isn't really a difficult project. It's just figuring out all the logistics. I gotta go see if that printed in just a second. I just want to get this pen back in. The owl and the fox. Y'all are different. There's a fox in there too. Bonnie. It's got a bunny and a deer and a fox. They're all sleeping. All of them are sleeping. I like them both. I know, it always ties. It's very typical anytime I ask. I kind of think I'll use this one. Just because the colors are darker. And there's all the creatures on that one, so we'll just cut this because I don't want to use it as a card. I want to use it as just more like a tag. I've lost it. There it is. And I'll still have this to use somewhere later. So we'll keep that for something. So there's already writing space and everything. I mean, like I said, it's pretty much ready to go. I think I will round the corners off just to make it just neater looking. I don't know if I want to do much else to it though. It's just too perfect already. Let me get you guys pulled back up because I'm still on the print scene. Let's see if that's working. Page live. There we go. And I'll step out for just 1 second. My printer is very close. And I'll go grab that and see what we've got, if we can work with it or not. Because I do not know. So there's that. That's very pretty like it is. Honestly, it doesn't really need anything. I'm going to ink it just to ink it. But sometimes you get this ephemera type stuff like this and it's ready to go. You don't need to do much to it. I could put ribbon, but I don't want to because it's inside that pocket, and I don't want anything in there. So that will just tuck inside there. I'll have to decide if I want a notch. Part of me does because it just makes it easier to get in and out of, but at the same point, it's supposed to be hidden, and that thing's going to be glued on here. So if I put a notch, it would have to be on that side, which I could do. But I could do it at, I don't know, I should be able to do it at any point because it's not that big. I can get my little thingy in there pretty easy, I think. Let me just double check. I might have to do it in this direction. I should be able to get it in there easy. Yeah, I can get it in there easy. And I'll have to put some sort of a backer because it never cuts right. So I'll wait and decide if I want a notch, but that's what's going to go in there in our little secret pocket. So that's easy enough. And then we need to add a key to, let me figure out where to put that. Key, I had some keys. Where are my keys? To our little zipper. So, let's see what kind of keys I have. I have tiny keys too, but these are my bigger keys. So I'll have to decide if I want a tiny key or if I want a bigger key. I might use a tiny one. The bigger ones are just really big. All right, let me look at the tiny ones. They are in here. Yeah, definitely the tiny ones. All right, let's pick a tiny key then. Let's put all these up. Figure out what I'm going to attach it with. Not sure. Maybe string or something. Let's see. All right, tiny keys. Just set that aside for now. All right, so this. There's a heart. See what length looks good. I like that one. That's probably a good length. Just gotta figure out how I'm gonna attach it. It's a little on the thick side, but so is this zipper, so it's not going to matter. This one might be too long. I don't want it sticking out that far, I don't think. These are flatter, but so tiny. I think I'll go with the fatter one. All right, keys. All right, so how can I attach that key? String, jute. A bulb pen, maybe. I bought some sort of little things. What were they? The clips? What did I buy? Let me see where I just bought something. I don't remember what it was. It's paper clips and, oh, it's paper clips. That might work. I just bought these little, and they were so much smaller than I thought. These little clips. These are the Tim Holtz mini clips. I had no idea they were that. I ordered them online. They are so tiny. I mean, look at that. That's so tiny. I can barely squeeze it because it's so tiny. But I think I'll use one of these paper clips. I think that'll work. I'm not sure how it will lay. And I know my zipper's white and this is antique, but it's okay. There's both brown and white in the seam, so I think it's fine. I could try to put some alcohol ink or something on the zipper, but I don't think I'm going to bother. We'll just keep it like it is. I just want to see if I can get this on there even. Maybe. I don't have fingernails, guys, so it's always a challenge. Alright, I think I got it started. Alright, so if I do that, and then I do this, of course it's probably going to be the wrong, does it matter? It doesn't matter. It's pretty much the same on both sides, so. Oops, I almost had it. Go in the hole. Ah, gotcha. Let's see if I can do this. Which hole? I could just put it in that one, I guess. Alright, it's a little long still, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it probably doesn't matter. It can be sticking off to the side. It's on there anyway. I got it on there. This is like, I had this stuck to the inside. Those were just so much smaller than I thought they were. It was just surprising as to how tiny they really were. Alright guys, I'm going to go grab that print and see how it looks. 1 second. Ended up chopping some of it off. Alright. Let's see if I does that cover? I'm debating if I can use that and not that part of the deer. Probably not, unless I use part fabric and part that, or I have the deer off to the side, and I don't want the deer off to the side. If I did that, and then where's that other piece? I could do something like that. It would be very pieced together though. So maybe the angel. If I do the angel, she fits. I lost a little of her wings because I didn't judge my size perfectly. I could shrink it and do it again, but let's see what she looks like peeking out of there. So if I did that, I have a feeling ideally it should be shrunk, but we'll see if I can make it work. It is pretty. You know, I'm okay with it being that big. I'm going to work with the angel. Do y'all like the angel? She's so cute. I think I'll do that. I like the deer too, but you know, I do like the angel. All right, where'd my cutter thingy go? All right, we'll save that. I'll use it somewhere at some point. All right, I like the angel. I just think it's very, I don't know, majestic. It just, you open it up and there she is. I like that. So we'll do that. So we're going to adhere this to this first. Try to get it to kind of fit in here in a good way. Let me just trim off the top edge just a little bit. It doesn't look even. Not that that surprises me. I just did it quick, so I didn't. Usually I use my grid and everything to line things up when I turn them and stuff. And I didn't, so I'm sure it's not straight. So we're just gonna try to even things up. Oh, that's horrible. Totally missed the whole side. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Try that again. There. Alright, so there's that piece, and then we'll trim this off just a little. I don't think I need to do much. Let me see. Yeah, like a 1/16 of an inch. So we'll put it on our grid. Take off a 1/16 of an inch. And I can always trim it if I don't get it perfect. It's no biggie. But we'll try to get it right. And this side's almost right. I'm just going to take off a teeny bit. Let me just hold it up to this. How much do we got? Yeah, just the tiniest bit. So again with the grid, try to get it somewhat straight. Just a fraction. All right, and then I can always trim off whatever is still showing. We're just going to take her just below her feet there. All right, so we're going to secure this to this. I could just secure it directly, but I kind of want it to wrap around. I think it'll just be neater if I wrap the fabric around this. So we're going to try to do that. You're not going to be able to see your feet, so I think I want the top to be in more than the feet. So it's like, do I chop her feet off or do I chop the top of the wings off? I'm already losing the wings a lot. I think I'll just chop the feet. You're not going to see the feet because the zipper won't come down that far. So I think I'll just glue it and then I'll cut it. So do I want to just use, I should be able to just use a glue stick because it's I don't know, I can't think. It's going to be underneath the fabric, so it's not like it's going to go anywhere. And this is a permanent glue stick, so it holds pretty good. All right, let's see if I can do this without messing it up. Glue on there pretty well. I hate bubbles. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay. Our fabric, or our paper. Let's see if we can line it up. Oh, I'm going to try from the side. That's good. All right. Glue. Where is my dry towels? Oh, there they are. All right, and then we'll trim that. I know it's probably very wet, but try to trim it. Let's see if I can get some of that extra glue off before I try. All right, let's see. Scissors. No, I don't want that. I think I want to try to do scissors. It's usually easiest if you use the cardstock to kind of guide your scissors wherever it came over. I didn't do a perfect job, but that's all right. Like I said, it's going to mostly be covered, so on the edges. All right, that should be good enough. Oh, I might ink that top just because that might show. All right, so let's ink that. This back in. And we'll just ink around here. Get rid of that line. Most of this won't show, but just in case any does. The only thing I think it's going to show is just top. Okay. So at that point, we've got our angel, and then we're going to put this around it somehow. So this I want to seal, so I got to figure out how to do that. Let's see. What can I do? Well, first I'm going to trim off that fuzzy stuff. Do I want to use that? No, I don't want to use that. Let's pull the zipper down just a little bit. I'll do it I think I'll do one side at a time because it's never gonna. And then I got to figure out if maybe I could put lace on there or something. I'll have to see what kind of trim I have. If there's something I have that will work. I'm debating on going all the way down or not. I think I will. Rotary. There you are. Did that work? Nope. It's because I'm not flat there. Might have to use the scissors. Can't get that angle with the zipper under there. Almost did, but not quite. It's okay. Just use the scissors. And then I gotta find something that I can seal that with. Oh, that was horrible. I still got a white edge there. Hold on. Get that white. Oh. Did I get it? I think so. Okay. Okay, it's fraying already. It frays so bad. All right. Hold on. Stop fraying. Really, really stop fraying on me. That would be awesome. I'm just going to trim it again. I'm just going to let this dry for a second and then I'll trim it again because it's just going to keep fraying like crazy. Cotton sheet frays a lot. Alright, so let's look for some trim while I'm letting that dry. What time is it? Alright, we're doing okay. It's not terrible. Alright, trim. What colors? Some blues, whites, browns. What do you have? Maybe a very thin lace. Ideally, I want a one-sided lace. But I do have my mic on. Yes. Okay. Whew, scared myself for a minute. That's the same. Yeah, that's the same. No. Yes. No. It looks the same. It's the same number, but they went up in price. Look how much they went up in price. 50 cents. How bizarre. It's white. It might be all right. I know it's white. I mean, it's almost white. That's probably fine. I really should seal that too, because I have a feeling it's going to fray on me. I kind of like the lace. I think we'll use the lace. I'm just gonna cut off 2 pieces real quick. I'm making them a little bit big. I can trim them just because I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. Cut off 2 pieces of that, and then I'm going to seal this edge too real quick, just because I think most of it's held down with the Fabri-Tac, but it's not completely, so it'll be safer for me to throw a little bit of this art glitter on the edge. And you could use something, the art glitter works pretty well for sealing the edges, but you could also use like a fray stop, or if you have any. I don't have any. But usually this is fine. It's just not quite glued down there. I just want to make sure that it doesn't decide to go nuts. Well, I didn't line that up at all, the bottom. It's close, but it's really not. Try to make sure it doesn't fray too much. It's like sometimes I don't mind fraying, but in this particular circumstance, I don't want fraying, especially around the zipper, because if you get fraying around your zippers, then the little pieces will get in there and really cause problems. And we don't want that. I'm trying to just put a fine line, but it's failing. I'm also trying to go in the direction of the fabric with the way it frays, because if I go the other direction, I'm going to fray it. So I'm trying to wipe it in the direction that makes it lay down instead of pulling it out. Does that make sense? Alright, okay. Just a little bit more right there. And then the bottom will wrap, so okay, that should be fine. Once it dries, it should stop it from fraying anymore. Okay, so I think, oh, should I put it on before I wrap it? Yeah, I should put it on before, that way I can get the edge to lay down. Alright, so let's clean this edge up a little bit. Hopefully I cut enough. I think I did. Okay, so we'll put this right there. We don't want the zipper to go all the way to the top anyway, so I've still got, oh, that's the fabric underneath. That's what that is. I'm just gonna put glue there because it's trying to come loose. All right, let me trim that back off because it should be dry by now. At least dry enough. If I'd thought about it, I would have sealed all of my edges to start with. But I didn't, so. Alright, hopefully that's good. I don't think I cut too much. No. Okay. I can still feel it. Alright, let's see. Is Fabri-Tac or this? Fabri-Tac. It's like art glitter works okay on fabric, but Fabri-Tac is a little better. But it shows. Fabri-Tac shows more than art glitter shows. It's shiny, so it almost looks like hot glue. Hopefully y'all are liking this. I wasn't sure how I was going to do this at all, honestly. I was just like, zipper, maybe I got in over my head. I wasn't sure. All right, I think I want the solid edge on the bottom. And then I'll let that go around when we go around. That should work. If it looks weird, I'll just, I don't know, I'll just stop it. That's going to fray too. I don't think that's a cotton, so it's definitely, it can't be burnt or something. It's going to have to be glued. It shouldn't fray too much. I don't feel like it does. I probably should have gone around, but that's okay. I think it'll be fine. I doubt it'll fray more than a fraction right there anyway. Alright, so this piece, let's just trim that off just a fraction. glue down. Oh, yeah, okay. It looked wrong for a second. I don't know why. I think I'm right. Okay. Try to get right there on the edge. Okay. And I know this will probably stick above the page, and that's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that. If it sticks above the page a little. I don't mind lace sticking out from my pages. Alright, so let's see if we can wrap that around the card. I have no idea. I think I'll use, I don't know, art glitter. Art glitter will dry faster. Let's use art glitter. This should be fine. Oh my goodness, I have so much on my fingers. Okay. It's a little nerve-wracking, but we're going to try it. Let's see. So we'll zip it up just to there. And then we're going to wrap the top. Alright, so that's a little bit off. Can I pull it down? It doesn't have to line up, but it would look better if it did. I don't know if it's glued enough that I can't pull it or not. Hold on. Is it? Yeah, I can still move it. I'm just going to try to line it up a little bit better. I hate things that are uneven. I don't know if I can get my glue out. There. Oops, stay. I'm just going to try to pull that down. A little bit closer. As long as at the middle it kind of lines up, that just will look better. Alright, there, that's better. Okay, so I'm going to try to flip it over. And I think what I want to do is line the card to about right there. I don't want to go to the top of that, so I'm trying to get below that. It's a little nerve-wracking, but we're going to go for it. Hope it works. Hope it holds. Usually art glitter will hold the fabric fine. I should have mitered that bottom though. Let me do that real quick. I'll try to miter that real quick. Just want that bulk at the bottom. Alright, let's see. It might be too much. Let's pull off some of that. And see if we can wrap it. If it doesn't seal anywhere, I'll come in and hit it with some extra glue. Okay, we'll do this bottom edge. Am I on camera? Sometimes I pull too close to myself and get off camera, so I think I'm okay. Let's see if I can get that up to that edge. And a little miter up there. Looking good. Perfect. And then I'm just going to flip it real quick and make sure it's looking okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay. And then we'll do this side. Let's cut that piece off. We don't need that much. Alright. And we're going to have another spot. It'll be technically a pocket in the middle too. I could throw something in there. Don't need to, but I could. I don't know if I will because honestly, I kind of like just having the angel there. Okay. So far, so good, I think. Didn't leave quite as much fabric as I should have here. Let's see if we can get it. It'll be glued to our page, so I don't think it will be a problem. Just try to get that corner kind of in there. It started fraying. I didn't quite leave enough. I should have came out like a 1/16 of an inch, but I didn't. But that's okay. We'll make it work. As long as it stays flat enough to glue it down. All right, I think we're all right. Okay. So let's put our pins in our glues. Just for a second. Let's see what we're working with. Okay. What do you think, Effie? It's getting there. All right. So there's our little zipper card. Opens up. And our little angel is in there. That's okay. I'm not sure about that. Maybe I should put lace behind there. Yeah. I think so. But that's cute. Super cute. But I will put a piece of lace on the back too, just so that when it opens it makes more sense. Where's that lace at? Come here, lace. So we'll just continue this over. Try to get it a little less fray. Maybe we'll do right there. No, I don't like that spot. We'll do right here. Okay, and then we'll glue to that and to that. I think that'll just finish off the back better if I stick that on there. What was I using? I wasn't using Fabri-Tac, was I? I'll stick with this because it seems to be working fine. I don't want to go in the holes. Ideally, I don't want to glue it to anything else. Well, this ribbon is not the best. Oh well. I don't know what, it must have been rolled at some point. See if I can flatten it out. Kinda. As long as it just kind of fills in, I think we will be fine. Needs more there. There. I don't think it'll be too bulky, but that way when it's opened, it just, I think it looks more complete. We'll try to get that to lay flat. For some reason I picked a piece that was like rolled horribly. Of course it's probably going to be over the top of the page. It might flatten down over time. I don't know. Why is it fraying so bad right there? It's not dry yet, so. Alright, I think it'll be alright. I'm not going to worry about it being rolled a little bit. Okay. Put this. Okay, so that's going to go there. And this is going to go here. I think. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Maybe nothing. I don't know. I'll probably just, maybe I'll just put a pocket or something later. But I think this will work here, and then we'll have that pocket there. And I'm just going to put it on there pretty much flat, I think. Should work. I don't know how bulky it's going to be. Hopefully not too bulky. That's not terrible. All right, let's glue it on. Should I use, I don't know if I want to use Fabri-Tac. I don't know, I don't think the glue will go through this coffee paper, but I'm not 100% sure. So what I'm going to do is just throw some acetate in there while I'm gluing it. That way, if it does, it won't glue my pocket shut. I can pull that back out. So, just to kind of be safe. And like I said, this is going to peek over the top, I think, so we don't have to put glue all the way to the top there. Almost to the top. So we'll stop at this ridge. That should work fine. I hope I can get this out fast enough. I probably should have used Fabri-Tac. It's not that it won't glue it, it's just that it dries so darn fast. Try to get most of that down and that down. All right, let's go for it. So let's make sure I'm in the right direction. Yes. It doesn't stick over much at all. That's good. Even better. Okay, let's just make sure that's sealed. Might put a little extra on this inside edge. Outside isn't as big of a deal. So our secret pocket is there. Let's see, did that glue go through? No, doesn't seem to be, but I'm gonna leave it there just until it dries, just to be sure. But I think I will put just a bit more right here, just to make sure that edge is down so it doesn't catch and roll. I don't want it to catch when the page is closed. So I want to make sure that that is nice and flush. It seems like it's gluing down there just fine. All right. So it's hard to tell because you've got the rolled edge, so it kind of looks up, but it's, I don't think it is. I think it's pretty flush. All right, so there's that. How'd that do? I think it turned out cute. So we've got our key, got our little winter scene, our zipper, and our little pretty angel. And she looks just gorgeous in there. She looks like a little forest angel guarding the forest. Isn't that cute? I like it. So key, zipper, and secret pocket. And like I said, you could put something in there, but it's kind of nice with it just being like that. I kind of like it. I could even put the deer on there if I wanted. I could cut the deer out and stick them on there, or the fabric one, wherever it's floating around to, and stick it on there. But I would, if I did do that, I would have to coat this with a wet mixture of this first, of glue first, to make it stiff so it wouldn't fray, and then I would fussy cut it and put it on. But I wouldn't try without doing that, because it would definitely just fall apart. It would be bad. But I don't know. I kind of like just the plain winter scene. It is pretty. So that is that. And then this, let me see if it feels dry. Look in there. Yeah, it didn't go through, so it's fine. And then we've got our little secret pocket with our forest animals. And that goes in there to our little secret pocket. Okay, so that is our project. y'all like that prompt? Was that fun? What do you think, Effie? Do you like it? Little secret forest. I feel like it's a little secret forest that's protected by an angel. And that's pretty cool, right? All right, guys. I hope you liked it. I will be back on, what is today? Friday? Today's Friday, right? Yeah. So Sunday is Stencil Sunday. It's not the holiday yet, right? No, yeah. It's not yet. We got another week. So yeah, I'll be back on Stencil Sunday. I did get my order in from the new collection. So I will probably try to use one of those. Hopefully they're still in stock. I haven't looked, so I don't know. And I ordered the whole bundle, so I got all of them to pick from. So we'll do that, and I'll do something on Stencil Sunday with that. All right, guys, that is our project. Like I said, I'm just gonna leave that. I might put a pocket there or something. I'll look through what I have and decide if I want a pocket there. But it's fine. All right, Effie? All right. So let me unzip her. Just let her peek out there. And I will. And y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you guys on Sunday. All right, take care. Bye-bye.